Hi guys, welcome back. Kind of a little bit bummed. Some of these trees I put in, you can see a lot of them are looking great, but this one over here has kind of gone into shock. So hopefully it will make it. You can see the leaves are drying out. Been watering them real good and ended up having a big thunderstorm here, so it's been very humid. So trying to give myself a little boost in the arm. It's about 7:15 in the evening and I thought I'd tackle this road. So let me show you a little bit over here on this Gannon. You see this back blade here, we can actually come back and push like a bulldozer. It will also tilt back and forth. So we're going to go down this side, so this side will tilt down. So we'll come up this way and we'll still have that tilt. So that's why it's important to go on this side first. So let me show you around here. You have your different levers, your hydraulics. So one, you can lift up the back, which will allow you to rip, and you can adjust those rippers. I need to get some more keepers with the supply line. Couldn't get no keepers, so I'll put a rebar in there. Anyhow, it works. And then we can drop it down or lift it up and drop it way down. So we'll start out something like that. All right, so this is our goal, is to try and clean up this road. And you'll notice here on some of these white deals on the ground, well, they're like gopher holes. So let's open those up as well and see what we can get done in about 15 minutes. Let me get this on. And hopefully that's working. Let me double check. Yep. Okay. Move my water. And we'll drop this down. Maybe let's go back over here and we'll start in here at this gate. I'm gonna fall in the bloody hole. Let's change our gear. Move this around a little bit. Hopefully you can see okay. A decent start. Now let's try and get a relatively straight line here. That tree out of our way. Bring this forward, see where we're at. You want to pick up all of those bricks that I already cleared. I'll move this up nice and high so we don't hit nothing. And let's see what we can do. Well, that's looking pretty good, don't you think? Well, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Get our channel moving. It doesn't cost anything. And to get some more videos, and share our videos if you would, and leave comments and put likes on it so that we can get it out into the algorithm and get some more commercials, and we can do a lot more out here. Maybe one day you'll be out here helping out, doing something with horses or tractors or martial arts or something. So anyhow, you can see it's starting to look pretty good. I'm going to go around this one little pipe here. Maybe. Let's see what we got going on here, guys. I have some pipe I need to fix in there. But it's more over here. Okay, let's get this puppy turned around. Let's pull up the other side. This back over here. And about here, I think. See what that looks like. Let's go somewhere. Okay, you can see where we're at here. Take a look back, good. pull this out a little bit. We'll turn this bad boy around. When your tractor hops like that, what that means is that you're in four-wheel drive, and to get it to go a lot smoother like it is right now, you need to slow down. The quicker you go, the more it's going to jump like that. So we're not going to mess with over in here. We'll just work on here for right now. So let's go back and see how we started out here. Let's get a better defined on that without going into that hole. Oh, I think I'm going to lose it there. Let's pull her out. It's a little bit too soft. All right, there we go. Now let's clean this up a little better. We'll drop that puppy and away we go. I do have some rocks right about here, but I don't want to pull them with us. We'll come up a little bit. Okay, let's lift it up a little bit. Let's try and get a better straight line, yeah? Okay. Then I can come back at a later point. I put in these poles here to try and tie off some trees, but I can come back and paint them, you know. I'll just get a spray can and clean them up so they look a little nicer. So take a look back here. This is looking pretty good. Okay, hang on here, and let's move this pound puller. Of course, everything gets in your way when you're trying to do something right. Okay, yeah, it's already cleaning up a little bit. Pull those rocks off. You know, what the rocks will do is they'll leave big indentations in the ground. Makes everything look sloppy. All right. So let's go down in here. Get this a little nicer. Now I'm going to pull this over a little bit more, and we'll see if we can't. Fill this in a minute. Now let's get this way over here. That's probably good. You can see down there the pipe, so we don't want to go down there. Let's back over this. I don't want to tip my truck over either. My tractor, I mean. Okay, this puppy turned around. Now we're going to take that Gannon and drop it like we were talking about into that ditch like the bulldozer. You see the way I have it now, I have it tilted down. So let's move it down and we'll just back up. Try and curve it over and in to that ditch. See how it's pushing it? So just kind of lift up so I can cover those weeds. All right, that looks pretty good. Try again. Come on. All right. So now, let's go off of the lines that we just put in, and we'll drop this down. Hopefully you can see the road. Now we're going to tilt this sucker down, drop her, and let's go. Look at that. We want to get a little crown in it, so lift up on one side. Let me lift this up a little. That's probably good. Drop that other side up there. Now you can see that indentation. That's from a rock. So we picked up a rock on the way. I'm going to go back and forth on it so I don't really curve, but if I was not, I would just lift up and put it back down, you know. I want to get rid of some of this dirt. Some good progress here. This is good. Getting it cleaned up. Let's see how it looks behind. Move that hose over a little bit. Okay. Okay. Well, that's looking pretty better than it was. Get in here for a minute. Okay. Now, this guy turned around, and the road is already starting to look a little better. Pull this back. Sit this guy here. All right, let's go somewhere. Try this again. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Maybe I'll feel a little better than I have been with the trees. Get this cleaned up a little more. Okay, let's even out our helio here. I think it's looking a lot better than it was, lads. do a little better. The road's a little off even. So let's see if yeah, this is where I want to run the horse and carts around this exterior road, and we'll fix those pipes so it goes all the way around the property, which will be way cool. See how the road looks now. We'll back in there and then we'll pull some of this back out. All right. Let's get this bad boy turned around. Don't want to overturn your steering wheel either. You're going to start screwing up your seals on your wheels. So yeah, that's starting to look pretty darn good. And I have a landscape rake that I can come in and start pulling all of that crap out in between the trees. Then we can run our fence line, and then I'll do the same over on this side. And everywhere you see these holes, I'm going to put trees in. All right, let's try and clean this part up, and we'll call it a day. Get it right in here, and we'll start nice and easy. Make sure we're not grabbing that hose, okay? Let's go.